Okay, listen, pay attention, Africa. You see, an African proverb said, when you call your dress rag, people will use it and clean their foot. Why? Because you called it rag. Now, let's bring it into perspective to what African leaders are doing. You see, the president of South Africa, Cyril Ramaphosa, went to the Oval House. You saw what he did there. He disgraced himself. That is a total mess. He made a statement. He said, I wish I had a plane to give you. That's what he said to Donald Trump. I wish I had a plane to give you. Now, he was referencing the plane that was given to Donald Trump by Qatar. When Donald Trump visited Qatar on the 14th of May, they gifted him a plane that is Boeing over 747 to 8 aircraft. A plane that is more luxurious than even Air Force One. They gifted him. Now, that statement, I wish I had a plane to give you, it's more deeper than you think. That statement, okay, exposed, it exposed a deeper issue on how African leaders present themselves on a global stage as helpless and dependent and powerless. While Qatar showed up offering gifts and deals, Ramaphosa appeared and arrived empty-handed and with pleas. This picture reinforces the narrative that Africa is poor, helpless, and always in need. And that is a narrative that undermines our value as Africans and invites condensation and not respect. Africa is not a continent of beggars. It's a land rich in resources, potential, and talent. But until our leaders begin to act as equals, offering value, setting agenda, and demanding respect, the world will continue to look down on us. The world will continue to look down on us. We must begin to show up with pride. We don't need to show up with a begging bowl. No, we're supposed to show up with pride, respect, strategy, and honor. Africa does not need pity. Africa needs power. When you see yourself at the table of human civilization, because take it or not, Ramaphosa was at the dining table of human civilization on the 21st of May. But he went there as a waiter, not as a diner, dining at the table of human civilization. Because this is not just about Trump's personality. This is about we as a people. Because all I could see was self-inflicted inferiority complex. How can you as a leader, facing another leader, telling him that, we have a small economy, what is that? No honor, no pride, no prestige. That is a ragamuffinious attitude. You presented yourself as if you were before King of Kings. You were before a fellow king like you. You are a leader just like him. And you folded your arms and your legs while Donald Trump was showing you footages of what was happening in your country. Donald Trump was more or less telling you to arrest Nigerians, telling you what's happening in your country. That is not how you should present yourself. This attitude that we don't have anything to offer did not start today. When the rest of the world were gaining independence, or rather regaining independence, the French colonies, the English colonies, Portugal was not giving independence to their colonies. And Marcelo Caetano, one of the colonial leaders in Portugal at that time, was interviewed and being asked, why are you not giving independence to your colonies? You know what he said? He said, we the Caucasians have added value to human civilization. The Asians and the Arabs have added value to human civilization. But Africans have not added any value to human civilization. They are only good as hewers of wood and drawers of water. That is their mindset. And this kind of attitude that you leaders present at the global stage, that we are always needy and dependent, condescends our value. It undermines our pride and prestige as Archebrans. Learn to present yourself. This is self-inflicted inferiority complex, and we should not go like this. Know who you are. It goes a long way to portray how you are going to portray yourself at the global stage. You should approach world leaders as a leader too, because you are representing people that are not just ordinary people. You are representing the originals, and you should act as one. Can't you see how Ibrahim Traore presents himself? That's how you should present yourself, Ramaphosa. I think you need a book to read. Ramaphosa, I recommend Neocolonialism by Kwame Nkrumah for you, and if you need it for free, I can give it to you to read. Reading is a mental calisthenics. Emancipate yourself from this self-inflicted inferiority complex. It's a shame. I wish I had a plane to give you. We need assistance all the time. Look at the way Donald Trump was looking at you like beggars. They have come again. Because as long as the international community is concerned, African leaders and country are all Babiala. They don't know what Babiala. Ask a Nigerian from the West, they will tell you Babiala. They are beggars everywhere. Stop presenting yourself like that. Remember the African proverb. When you call your dress rag, people will use it and clean their legs. And that is how they use your clothes to clean their leg at the Oval House. Because a president like you was showing you footages. What stopped you from saying enough of the footages, please? Let's go on. Diplomatically be smart. You disgrace yourself before the international press media. What a disgrace. That's not what we're known for. Africans are known for intelligence, pride, prestige. That's what we are known for. Africa. Wisdom is the principal thing. Request for books and books will be given to you. Okay? All you need to do is go to my bio right here on TikTok. You see a WhatsApp contact. Okay? And book will be given to you. Know who you are so I can carry yourself well. Have some value for yourself. You see books there. Take one and read. This is You Aren't Black or White by Uche Ononeze. It's a book that will help you so much. I'm reviewing this book very soon. You are going to read from it. This is The Roots by Alex Haley. The Roots. Read. A lot of you leaders don't know your roots. You don't know anything. You just read the election and got into power. And since you got into power, you stop reading books. Read. Read. Reading is a mental calisthenics. Read. So your mind can expose. Know about your leaders. Know about your forefathers. Know about your origin. And stop disgracing yourself. Tomorrow when we want to make an international call, people will look at us like barbarians. Read. You don't read. Rig election, get into power. When you meet world leaders like you, you'll be shivering. Put your hands under your legs. Wisdom Africa is the principal thing. Request for books. Don't forget to follow me on all platforms, okay? Follow me on YouTube, Tankroya Reads. That's where I review my books, okay? Tankroya Reads on YouTube. Modern Day Tankroya is where I post political talks. But Tankroya Read is only book review. But if you want to hear political talks as a political aficionado or as a historical aficionado, follow me and subscribe to Modern Day Tankroya on YouTube. Facebook, Modern Day Tankroya. Okay? Instagram, Modern Day Tankroya. So that we can feed ourselves with conscious content. Alright? I love you and I care about you. I love you. Request for book. It's for free. Alright? And my book will be published very soon. Wisdom Africa is the principal thing.